Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 13th episode of Dororo. Last episode we had a family reunion, but definitely wasn't the happiest, cheeriest, most pleasant family reunion I've ever seen, for sure. But at least everyone got to see each other, you know. Tahomaru saw his brother, the mother saw her long-lost son, the father saw his long-abandoned son. It was not a good thing, really, overall, but at least we saw each other. That's what matters. So, yeah, let's see if things are a bit more positive this episode. Probably not, but we'll see. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, there was also that. At least he got to hear his mother's voice. That's something. It was a rough day yesterday. You wouldn't want that. Oof. Careful, Dororo. Maybe he didn't have one of them? Not all demons have its body parts. That's life for us, yeah. Well, it was quite an event. Oof. Well, that wasn't necessary. Yeah, it's impossible to go through something like that without being really rattled, at the very least. To have that kind of family reunion, it's not great. At least you have Dororo. Yeah, there you go. Like I said. Oh, new opening. New opening. I hope it's at least half as good as the first one. Okay, those hands are something. I mean, the body in general's not not great. Oh, Dororo. Cute. Oh, who are you? Wow, he looks a lot more evil than he did at the start of the show. Tahomaru. Uh, well then. A little surprised to see Dororo swimming without a shirt. It's not a big deal or anything, but... The story of the blank-faced Buddha. Yeah, the opening was definitely not as good as the first one, but it was still good. Not, like, top tier like the first opening, but still definitely above average for anime openings in general. Definitely good. That would be a great place to get rest. Yeah, anyway, let's try to keep relaxed and get our mind off of how horrible our lives are. That'd be great. Of course, that's what's gonna get Yakimaru's attention. Well, I guess things have improved for you a bit. Okay, so she's not dead. That's good. The rains make me thirsty. Yeah, he's gonna have a nasty scar there. Now that I think about it, didn't it rain in the very first episode? That was a cool transition. You need a bath. We're going to... Okay, what is happening here? Are you gonna lose your head, sir? Is that thing gonna move? Is it gonna drop the blade? I think it is. I think you're about to lose your head. Yeah, or your face. At least he lost his face, which still sucks. But... okay, some sort of sacrifice to a demon. Man, that's creepy. The right face for what? What are we doing here? That poor man just has dragged over there, has his face cut off, said he wasn't even the one, and then pushed off. That's horrible. She was cute, though. Oh, Dororo. Gotta look out for Yakimaru. Get all the sticks, don't forget any. Don't run into anybody that steals faces. That's a problem. Like her, that's already seen you, which is not good. You don't want to be here, Dororo. You do not want to be here, I assure you. Yeah, this is not a good place to be. It's just not. It's not just that. That's not a boy. uh... Yeah, I don't think that's your mother. She is beautiful, though. Uh... Well, this is kind of awkward. Aniki, I found a beautiful woman near the waterfall. Can we keep her? I promise she followed me home. Okay, we don't see any red in her, which is a good sign, but we did see her voluntarily, like, drag people to have their faces cut off. I like how that's a thing we gotta check. Oh, Kaka. If she was a demon, we probably wouldn't have gotten there with her. Oh, well, that's... Yeah, hopefully it's okay. Do people give you food, or do you murder them and take their food? Apparently we're looking for a face for him. Okay. But Buddha's supposed to be happy and friendly. Well, that's unfortunate. So you went so long without the proper face. Does it? Guess you can't be picky, but hopefully there's no eyeballs in there. Okay. You're trying to make me really sad, Dororo. A little bit. Well, that's gotta be... If things end poorly with this woman, that's not gonna be very fun for Dororo. And we already know she does something a little bit weird. Okay, yeah, she does look quite similar. Now that I get to refresh myself on what the mother looked like. Yeah? Can I have a hug? Oh. Oh, Dororo. Okaka is a bit of a weird name. And you could, like, have Okasan as a nickname for that sort of name. Uh, or Oka-chan, that works too. Uh, if I didn't see that previous scene with the waterfall, I would have a very different outlook on this scene. But because of that, I can't enjoy it. Of course it's not. Of course things have to get more dark and evil. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's a twist. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's messed up. That is so messed up. Uh, I don't even know what to say. That's just... Poor Dororo. Uh... We already said no child faces for the statue. Yeah, Dororo, you might want to get up and help if you can. Uh, I'm not sure what we can do to help here, but gotta try. Oof. Uh, just rolling on over there. Well, what's just gonna let you cut out the face of my Naniki? Man, she's strong. Oh, that didn't win well. Yeah, Dororo's not just gonna sit back and let this happen. Come on, Hyakimaru, are you awake and strong enough to do something? Yeah, it's time to wake up, though. It's a good time to wake up. And yeah, he's got blades on him, which you probably didn't know. That's a lot of hair. And that's a demon, so... his interest has now been piqued. Oh, it sucks. Or blows, one of the two. That's not a... That's a long drop. It'll take a while to get back up there. Yeah, this is where all the faceless corpses are. Pleasant. If it wasn't for Dororo, you could have ended up being one of them. Well, apparently didn't have to go up the long way. That's good. Oh, broke the hand. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's never seen her face, that's not gonna work on him. And not to mention there's less attachment there to his mother. He barely knew her. She likes his face. Still calling her that. But just because you like it doesn't mean you get to have it. It's not how the world works. Yeah. That is pretty messed up no matter how you slice it. It's really not okay to drag people up there and cut off their faces. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't happy about it. You can obviously relate. Sort of. Don't tie up Dororo. What if her face is gonna end up getting chopped off and taken? Yeah. Ow. Let's kill this thing, Yakimaru. That was a good strike. They might want to move though, it's gonna come towards you. Oh, but it hit its face with its own sword. What a baka. Although, is she okay? Looked like a bad cut. I wouldn't do that, Dororo. That's just me. I just wouldn't let this woman anywhere near my face. Uh, basically losing his mother all over again. Her mother. Yeah, that's it. Uh, feel so bad for Dororo, you just don't even know. I'm gonna hug this child. Tell her everything will be okay. Uh, I don't really blame you for any of this, Dororo. I believe. Ouch! I believe that. Yes. Oh, we are going to the hot spring. Next episode, I guess. But that sounds like fun. Was that a lie? I figured. I figured. He still wants to go, though, which is cool. Of course, there's not much to get excited about with the hot spring episode with this show, but it still could be fun. And I guess we're already getting there now. Okay. Wasting no time. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, he can't see, so it wouldn't matter much. Yeah, it's been a rough time, so good to be able to relax. Oh, the other blind guy. Oh no, scared Dororo. See what you did? It's not a monster, don't be silly. Yeah, he just rose from the water. No big deal. That's what I figured as well. Oh, more people showing up. Oof. I assume a pair of siblings. Don't jump in the water, it's rude. uh... We we travel a lot. We're travelers, yes. We battle demons, it's fun. We just go wherever wherever the demons take us. Not much of an answer. Sort of. Yeah, there's something there. Just your back, don't be a baby. Oh, is that what that is? That might be a scar. A map that you can't look at yourself. That would suck. Wow. It's a little bit funny. Just turning around to hide your back instead of your front is kind of ironic. That's funny. That's pretty funny. It's... But yeah, I wonder what that map is about. A map leads to something important, usually something valuable. But anyway, let's just focus on the Hide for now. I did figure more people would show up after they got to the hot spring, and I was not wrong on that. I was just kind of hoping, a beautiful woman would show up, but no, that did not end up happening. Yeah, like, why couldn't we have met, Okaka at the hot spring? That would have been better. That would have been a lot better. That would have been orders of magnitude better. Haku Men Fudo. Okay. Yeah, that was the 13th episode of Dororo. We're in our, second course, so we get new opening, new ED. I do like the first ED better than the second ED, but, second ED was fine. So yeah, this episode, the focus was on this mysterious woman we found by the waterfall that just takes people there, chops off their faces, and then chucks the body into the water. That's a little bit messed up. That's definitely messed up. We found a place to stay, and then Dororo went off to get sticks, ran into this lady, and you know, at least Dororo was a little bit concerned about her possibly being, you know, a demon, a ghoul, whatever. But, you know, the idea of bringing her back to Dororo, to Hyakimaru for him to confirm, like, if she really was a baddie, I don't think she would have let her take her all the way to him. But, I guess if she was trying to fool Dororo, maybe, but anyway, was not technically, you know, like a demon or anything. She was just like a resurrected person to do evil things, basically. But there was no red within her or anything like that. The problem here is that she looks and sounds like Dororo's mother. Which, you know, Dororo's young enough to where, yeah, something like that would have an effect on her. Seriously, if the mother she lost suddenly appeared in front of her, even if it wasn't technically her mother, that she would definitely be taken in by that. So I don't blame Dororo for anything that happened here. It was pretty. There was nothing that could be done, really. Nothing that could be reasonably expected here, decision-wise, for Dororo to have done differently, given her circumstances. Yakimaru had the advantage of not only never seeing his mother's face, but not even really having a good relationship with the mother, so there wouldn't be much attachment there. So, you know, there's that. So that was the one good thing there. But another good thing was that she wasn't willing to take Dororo's face. That's good, because I don't think Dororo would have had much of a chance of fighting against that if that was the case. Like if she just brought Dororo to the waterfall and Hakumano was just laying there sleeping, you know, that would have been pretty bad. That would have been bad. So luckily it didn't go down that way. And it was just really sad seeing just how attached Dororo was getting to this woman when we obviously it wasn't actually Dororo's mother, for one, and for two, we know she's like evil in some capacity. Because of that, it wasn't very pleasant to see, you know, how attached Dororo was getting there and how much she wanted her to comfort her, and it was all pretty sad. It's because we knew it wouldn't end very well, and it didn't. You know, she died basically in Dororo's arms. This woman that looks like Dororo's mother. It's all very sad, but that's what I've come to expect with this show. And yet, still, it manages to sometimes surprise me a little bit with how sad it's willing to get, where it's willing to go. Because that was definitely up there. That was up there on the sadness level of that whole thing. Because I like Dororo. I don't like seeing Dororo get hurt. And this episode, it had its painful moments for her. You know, all that. But on the bright side, Hyakimaru seems to have kind of relaxed a bit, willing to actually go to the hot spring, even after, you know, knowing that doesn't actually have a demon. We were so willing to go there and have a good time, relax in the bath together. And we even got to meet up with our priest friend as well, so that's cool that he's still around. They do seem to run into each other a lot. And then we had a couple more people show up in what I assume was their grandfather to bring them there. And we were all just having a good time. Dororo playing with some kids, having fun, splashing around, and discovering there's a map on her back. Which I don't know what that's about, really. Like, I didn't even know it was really a map. It looked kind of like a scar at first, but once they pointed out that it was a map, I could kind of see it. But it's interesting, though, because Dororo herself would not be able to see the map. It's like, huh, what's the map say? Where do we go? So you would obviously have to have a trouble companion to even get to it, so I wonder if that was an intentional decision by whoever put the map there. Like, how long has the map been there? Like, I don't think we've seen Dororo's back until now, so it could have been there since the beginning of the series. Or was it something, you know, Okaka put on there? Maybe. I don't know. But I doubt that. Anyway, it's interesting for sure, because either way, we don't know what it's about, what it leads to. Because we already had the mystery of finding where where Hyakimaru's family crest, where that came from. We already resolved that, so I guess it's supposed to kind of replace that as far as some direction as to where to go. Because Dororo kind of talked about that with the kids, you know, other kids. Like, because she said she was they were travelers. Like, where are you going? I don't know. And then right after that, we found out about the map. So I don't think that's a coincidence. I think this is to give us some real solid direction on where to go next. I really did find that funny, though. Just Dororo getting embarrassed about having her back stared at, and then hides her back from them so they can't stare at it anymore, and then reveal her front to them instead. I find that really funny because it's just so backwards. I get a kick out of it, really. And she was even embarrassed about Hyakimaru seeing her, even though he's blind, which is kind of funny as well. And the priest is blind as well, which is just how it goes. But you know, I'm glad we were able to have a little bit of fun. There's a lot of dark and sad and brutal things in this show, so anytime we be able to just go to a hot spring, just relax, have a bit of fun, Dororo meet some other kids to have fun with, you know, it's always nice. Very much appreciated. They were so mean to the poor priest, though, acting like he just was a monster that came from the depths. But yeah, actually, did Dororo know about that map before? Actually, I wasn't paying attention to that aspect of it. Because I can't remember if she actually expressed any surprise. All she said was, you know, what are you talking about? Stop looking. Then they point out that it's a map. Wait. Yeah, I think Dororo says Chizu in a way that made it sound like she didn't know that it was there. I mean, it makes sense she wouldn't know, you know, you can't see your own back. But she really doesn't mention much about the map in this scene, was just bothered by them staring at it. Staring at her back. And then, okay, I actually want to see, you could take a good look at this. I mean, it looks more like just a cool tattoo than as a map, really, but I guess it could be a map? I don't know, it's hard to really tell. But I guess it could be some sort of map. That's just not what the first thing that came to mind would be. But yeah, they didn't really... Dororo didn't really have much to say about the map itself, just having her back stared at. So I'm sure we'll get more into that next episode. But it's interesting, you know, it's a sort of a new core, we have a new direction to go into. So I'm certainly interested in what that has to do with. So yeah, hopefully we get to find out. Hopefully it's interesting and it's something cool. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.